So this one is the overview of this vertebrae. First part is cervical, thoracic, lumbar, sacrum, coccyx. Okay. These sacrum and coccyx, right, now they are fused bones, right? But millions years ago they were separate bones like this ones. But when we started to walk, stand up, and because of this evolution, now they are fused ones. Okay. Coccyx, some researchers they say that it is a remnant of tail, but it is questionable. So how many cervical we have? 7. The nerve is 8. Bone is 7. 12. Thoracic.
7, 12,
5. Lumbar. 1. Sacrum. 1 coccyx.
Wait, what is it?
Say it again.
7, 12, 5, 1, 1.
And first, let's go over the basic structures in all of the vertebrae. Okay, in all of the vertebrae, they have body. That is the body.
Which one are you
Body.
looking at? Is that the...
That's a body.
Body.
Front.
All of them they have. In all of them they have vertebral foramen. Right, this hole passes through. What passes through?
Spinal cord.
Spinal cord. All of them they have
processes?
transverse process, which goes to the side. Okay, transverse process. All of them they have spinous process.
Where's that?
Spinous.
Okay.
Down there.
Oh.
Now, each of them they are different, but these are the basic structures. But the shape, size of these things are different in all of them. Okay, but they are there. Okay.
Well, we need to recognize what is like a lumbar versus what's a
Of course,
cervical.
that's what we are doing now. Okay, so classical cervical vertebrae. Okay, looks like this, and the main characteristics for the cervical vertebrae is the presence of transverse foramen. That is an opening on the transverse process right there. Okay, you see that on this big model? You see the blood vessel getting up to the brain? That is a vertebral artery passing through that. The other ones, they don't have that, okay? The other vertebrae, they don't have transverse foramen. So that is specific for it, okay? And the body also is smaller than the others, of course, right? The body. The first 2 cervical vertebrae are special for us, okay? Because they allow us this movement of the head. So we gave them also different special names, okay? C1 is Atlas, C2 is Axis, okay? C1, as you can see, it has a very big vertebral foramen. See that? Very big vertebral foramen. Why is that?
That's where the spinal cord goes to?
Yeah, because it is immediately next to which big foramen?
Foramen magnum.
It is immediately next to it. So the spinal cord is still thick, right? As it goes along, it gets thinner, and these vertebral foramens are also getting smaller and smaller. Okay? So that one is Atlas. Axis has this structure, you see that axis? And it has a dens. We call it dens. And that is how they will be attached. Okay, next, you can come to this big, where is the other big one? Where there it was?
So,
and that forms this joint.
So can you tell C1 from C2 by just looking at it?
Of course.
Okay.
That's what you will be asking.
Oh, I bet.
Need to be
Okay, so
careful.
tell me how you do that.
Not everyone's going to give away
It
their
looks like
parts
the
of
same.
science.
It looks like the same size, the foramen.
What's the
So
pedicle?
it's,
Did you say that
so
already?
the top one just doesn't have this thing. Yeah. How? Yeah.
The dens, yes.
The dens.
The
That
dens is on the axis. This
Yes,
one, it
this
doesn't
does
have
not
axis.
have dens. Okay.
Yeah. Atlas.
Access.
And then the next vertebrae is thoracic. The specific structure about thoracic is
Wait, isn't the
it
next
has
one
a
cervical?
very long and pointy spinous process. Okay? You can feel it also on your own, and you can see it on that models.
Wait, let me see
It
your
is
thoracics
pointy.
again.
Thoracic.
Show me that.
Okay?
Is this it?
So that is how you see,
This is
how
it?
you differentiate.
So then what the hell is
thoracic.
this?
Okay. And all of the thoracic vertebrae have that long
Yes.
spinous process. Okay.
This one is
Lumbar.
because it has a very, very
That's not
large
Large.
body. Why is that? Why is the body large?
Because that's what
The body weight is weighted on it, so it developed
So
that
then what's
big
this one?
body. And the spinous process
is
is
that.
very short. You see
It's
that?
short.
It is short and dumb. And on this side, it is the transverse also is
It's short.
on the shorter. Okay. So when you will be asked to differentiate these vertebrae, be quiet, please. When you are asked to differentiate these vertebrae,
Yeah.
okay, you will be asked to identify these vertebrae. The first thing you will look at is what?
spinous
Spinous
process.
No.
No,
The presence of transverse foramen. If there will be a transverse foramen with that one, right, it will be what? Without no question, it will be cervical vertebrae, right? If you don't see that, then you take out the cervical, and then you will see if there is a long and pointy spinous process. If it does that one, then it is thoracic. If that is not there and the body is really big, right, visibly big, you see that?
Yeah.
It's
That
lumbar.
is lumbar.
Lumbar.
Okay, that's what you guys get.
The,
I just say this one.
that's the long and pointy. Okay.
Okay, now in the back we have more of those vertebrae. Get them and
So what's the pedicle? Is there something on our thing about the spinal? And that's thoracic.
yeah.